What's up, everybody? This is Greg, host of the Arc of Wrestling podcast. We are here doing our Night of Champions prediction show, but we are going to start off talking about Raw just for a quick second, because I have something to say. But first, let me introduce you to the Arc crew tonight. We got John.
Fancy cricket team.
We got Wesley.
Howdy. Field Schwa!
We got Jonesy.
You got what?
And we got Mike.
The Eagles beat the Colts tonight.
Yeah, they did.
Alright, so let's talk about Raw really quickly. I was not here to watch Raw, and I think I'm actually glad I missed it now, from what I've been hearing. Because there's two things that are really pissing me off looking at these results. Is one, they put a pay-per-view show on tonight's episode of Raw.
Pay-per-view show?
A pay-per-view show. A pay-per-view match with a clean finish, no interferences, and a decisive winner at the end. And they end the night of Raw with a mid-card or even low mid-card feud. Now I'm talking about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. And Mark Henry...
What? Oh, okay.
And Rusev ending Raw tonight.
America.
Now, let's get a couple things settled. The ending with Henry and Rusev. You guys told me that the reason why they did this is because they wanted to get as many ratings at halftime, the NFL halftime, so they didn't have anything to end the show with. What came on at halftime during Raw?
Cena and Lesnar.
Cena and Lesnar. Did that come to a surprise to anybody? Did they announce it?
Yes.
Oh wait, Khali was a guard for Heyman?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
Cena had Khali stand at the door.
No.
What kind of...
They also had Khali break Heyman's cell phone.
He broke Heyman's cell phone.
Call Lesnar.
It's fake cell.
Oh, was Khali standing guard for Cena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dude, hashtag stop the bullying 2014.
Okay, so this Raw does not make sense to me. It's completely... It completely blows my mind how they set up this entire show. What were kind of the segments that filled in the empty spots during this show? Because the matches they advertised a couple of these matches earlier. They advertised the Divas match, the tag match last week, which you guys said wasn't that great.
Nope.
They're supposedly continuing with the Swagger and Bo Dallas feud, but I don't. Did they announce like a pre-show for this coming Night of Champions? Because I thought this was gonna be the match that was gonna end up on it.
Did. It's an hour pre-show, and it's the peep show with Chris Jericho.
It's the peep show with Chris Jericho.
Yes, Christian is doing a pre-show segment with Chris Jericho for an hour.
Unbelievable.
I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think that's the entire hour. That's just part of it.
Shh. The entire hour.
What can you talk about for an hour?
No, it's gonna be.
They fought Trish Stratus.
No, okay.
So we get Bo Dallas and Jack Swagger early. They're probably gonna end this right afterwards. I don't see what they're gonna do with Swagger after this point. We get a rematch from SmackDown: Dolph Ziggler and R-Truth versus Miz and Damien Mizdow.
Ooh.
And then we get...
No, it's R. Ziggler.
R. Ziggler. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess.
He was wearing
Ziggler's getup.
tights and his boots.
Was Ziggler wearing his new T-shirt?
No, yes.
Yes. The black, I'm
yes.
too...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's good. Let me get an explanation from you guys. did they hype up this Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins match ahead of time? Or did they just kind of throw it out there?
They hyped it up.
They hyped it up. So people knew that this, going in, this was actually going to happen.
Yes.
This doesn't make sense to me. How can you have a pay-per-view match leading into your pay-per-view as the caliber of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and end cleanly without any interferences? That doesn't fucking make sense to me. When has this ever been a good idea?
Hashtag spoiler, Seth Rollins wins
Greg,
Sunday.
do you remember what you read before you left this afternoon? You read something about how the script for Raw wasn't written by Sunday afternoon.
That's right.
Yeah, this is what Raw felt like. It felt like someone looked at SmackDown and Raw last week and went, fuck it, we can cobble things together from that.
Absolutely, it was a Frankenstein of a show.
That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And the fact that we end with Rusev and Henry at the end of the show.
But Greg, Mark.
Yeah, dude, Mark Henry is a national treasure.
America.
Was that even a good segment to end the show on? Did you guys feel when Raw ended, did you feel satisfied that maybe that ended on a high note, or did it end pretty flat?
I felt like he was a loser in the 1992 Olympic Games.
Aww.
1996?
1992.
He was actually in the Olympics in 1992, apparently.
And he lost to a Russian.
Oh, and he had to withdraw from 1996 due to injuries.
So, what have we learned today? Mark Henry sucks in the Olympics.
Fucking.
Well, hey. Oh, and no Nation of Domination, no NXT.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing advertised.
No NXT?
No NXT.
And they were supposed to fly those guys out as well. Did it happen to play out as a dark match? Maybe on Superstars?
Not on Superstars.
They already had the Superstars tapings.
Yeah,
Garbage.
so it wasn't anything with the NXT guys then?
Nope.
What the fuck are they doing?
I can only take Super Tyler Breeze in a week, Greg.
Am I actually supposed to believe that the reason why the show was such a mess was not because it was written in probably 6 hours or so, but it was to coincide with the NFL game that was happening, and they needed to switch the card up in order to get those viewers at halftime.
Let's be honest. We've all seen the script. We've all seen the script leaks. I don't think it takes 6 hours to write that much text. I think it probably takes an hour and a half at the most.
Especially with all those writers.
It depends how you look at it. You know, Vince McMahon, he recalls those scripts constantly. But the fact that we had that news that the script wasn't even finished at midnight last night shows that either one, they were not prepared for this episode of Raw, or two, Vince had them changing the script so many times that they couldn't even complete an entire script before it being thrown out. Like, I can't comprehend what's happening right now. It's shocking just how piss poor WWE's production has gotten. And it feels like every single week it's collapsing on itself. And it's going to get to the point where they're not going to have a finished script by the time the show starts. Like, what am I supposed to take from this?
Oh, and no Authority was on there either.
No, well, I'm kind of glad.
No Trip, no Steph.
You know, how many times can we sit through a fucking Triple H and Stephanie promo?
But they're the boss.
Well, Triple H isn't even involved in any storyline to begin with right now.
He's involved with fucking Roman Reigns or something.
Yeah.
Kind of. Right now, they kind of
didn't have a match tonight. I just realised that.
Who?
What?
Randy Orton didn't have a match.
Probably because he was too busy shitting in John Cena's bag with Paul Heyman.
Probably. Well, John Cena would have knows older because his bag's made out of. His bag's got that secret layer of protection on it.
Do you think he has like a velvet bag? I think he does.
Probably. It
He seems
just
like a
slides.
velvet guy.
It just slides right off.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ending of Raw was so bad. I watched a politician get trolled on Vaughn Live for 45 minutes.
You helped troll.
I helped. It was fun. He didn't answer my question about why people chanted CM Punk so much. I was upset.
What an asshole! What kind of
I know.
politician is he?
CM Punk.
I
There's no
even
CM Punk chance, by the way.
I even asked him if the CIA came up to Nexus. I got no answer for that either.
Oh my god, Mike.
That's
So-
brilliant.
Raw looks like it's crap. I kind of hope that next week's episode is good. WWE has...
Can I sum up Raw in one sentence?
Yes.
Naomi, Cameron. And Cameron in the worst match I think I've seen in a while.
I think that's 2 sentences, but...
Yeah.
I start Raw in
Now there's an
3
apostrophe
words.
there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Man, I kind of hope that next week's episode is a little bit decent. The past couple, episodes of Raws that come after a pay-per-view have actually been quite decent. The one after, what was the one? Payback, right? The episode after Payback was really good. I would say the episode after SummerSlam was pretty decent. So I'm kind of crossing my fingers that maybe we could get back to a certain decent standard when it comes to writing after Night of Champions.
LOL.
I think we should expect Ambrose after Night of Champions. I believe that his movie thing is either coming to an end, or they may be filming the last couple times this weekend.
Dion Ambrose.
Don't quote me on that.
I'm quoting you.
Because it depends on how far into the progress they are with the movie, and it depends if they need Ambrose scheduled for that episode of Raw, so we'll see about that. Let's hope for some more NXT talent on this coming up Raw, because I'm disappointed that they didn't do it tonight, because that probably could have helped the show to have, you know, some NXT talent there and actually fucking out-wrestle everybody else on that show. I don't know.
Dude, Wrestling the Night goes to Cesaro.
How can I watch Raw when it's just gonna be utter garbage for the next couple months to more?
Can I just say something?
What's up?
It's gonna sound weird. Vince Russo summed it up quite nicely at one point that he turned off Raw because if they're not going to try, why should I try?
Yeah, sure. I mean, at this
Solid
point,
point, solid point.
people complain so much about how bad Raw has been going, and at this point, people just need to do is turn it off. Like, you know, don't give, stream it. You know, go online,
Don't give
go
him
on,
reviews.
go on Woo. You know, I don't like promoting Woo that much anymore, but go on WooTube.
What
and-
fucking faggot would do that?
Whoa!
Whoa, John.
Dropping those hard Fs.
Yeah, go to WooTube, go to, you know, some other
Don't
streaming
go to
sites.
YouTube. Find somewhere else to go. Don't go to Woo.
Watch watch Raw online if you are actually going to watch Raw, because at this point, the only way to prove to the fact that we're done with the bullshit that they're writing is not watching it. You're not going to get any change for a while, because Vince and Kevin Dunn are going to be there for a very, very long time. I don't think Triple H is putting enough pressure on Vince to take over.
Before you even start with that, I read a thing the other day where Triple H even said he's not looking to take over.
Yeah, he's not looking to take over because Vince isn't looking for anybody to take over right now. Vince is gonna.
At all. He said it all.
Triple H said that he's taking over when Vince McMahon dies.
I see Stephanie McMahon taking over when Vince McMahon dies.
I see Triple H taking over the creative parts that Vince has control of.
Stephanie McMahon is going to run that company when her father dies.
Yeah.
Who are you kidding?
Kind of want Shane, since Shane actually has some experience being a CEO.
He's too busy running the newspaper industry in China.
Not anymore. He left that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Lao Ting Chao.
I can't
What
remember.
a racist.
Can't remember what he's
TV
doing
now.
right now.
Probably running a textile factory.
But anyways,
He's sacrificing orphans in Japan.
Triple H is
Eat
going.
Yoni.
Triple H is going to do whatever he can possibly can to make NXT the best fucking show possible. And in return, he's going to sell a lot of network subscriptions just by making NXT great. Now, there's a couple of things that I would love Triple H to do. I would like for him to, one, maybe increase NXT to 2 hours. If you're going to continue to hire a bunch of people, like, I bet you he is not done hiring. He recently had a tryout camp at the beginning of September, and I expect him to be having maybe another tryout camp at least by the end of this year.
Speaking of that too, I read something that said they're going to be hiring everybody, football players and the wrestlers. If they're good, they're being hired.
Now, yeah, at the recent tryout camp, Rich Swann was there.
ACH was on Raw,
ACH was on Raw?
apparently.
As
All the security guards.
They recently hired Buku Dao, which is the Situ Asian. He's wrestles in Wildcat Sports. Never heard of this promotion at all.
Wesley, what's your opinion of this man?
I like his name, and apparently he works for Ted Grant, so that's fine.
I'm looking at his picture right now. He's not a Jonesy.
Jonesy, are you having trouble opening your salt container?
You mean Greg's salt? It's the saltiest.
Don't worry, I have a salty fuck you of the week this week, and we'll get to that.
AJ's pregnant again, or?
We'll get that later. So yeah, they just hired Buku Dao, so that means they're gonna start hiring whoever showed up at that tryout camp, which I'm very interested. Crossing my fingers that Rich Swann gets hired. I would love for him to be. He is one of my 6 people that I'm dying for WWE to hire. The other 5: Brian Cage, Uwa Nation, Candice LeRae, Christina Von Eerie, and Scarlett Bordeaux.
He's so tiny. He's so tiny.
But let's hope for the best. Let's hope that Triple H really proves to management that he could put on a better fucking product than they can. And
I think he's really proved it time after time after time after time.
I don't think management is getting quite the idea yet. I think ratings need to plummet. Not plummet, because they're obviously not going to plummet, but ratings need to fall and network subscriptions need to go up. And people need to be watching NXT every week. Because I bet you they keep track of those numbers. And if they see that NXT numbers of viewers go up and their ratings start going down, I think they'll get an idea of just what exactly is happening. Because if that doesn't happen, then fuck, I don't know, we're going to be stuck with this bullshit for a while. Anyways, let's get into the Night of Champions review.
Prediction.
Review show.
Yeah, it already happened.
I was really glad when Seth Rollins walked out of Night Champions with the
It was the weirdest part
title.
when
I know, right?
finger banging AJ. It was the craziest thing in the world.
Sure.
So let's start. John, starting with you, we're going to start with the Roman Reigns Seth Rollins match. A match that you already saw tonight. So, what's your spoiler?
Rollins wins via Kane shenanigans.
Kane shenanigans? You think they're going to actually have Kane mess that up? Alright.
Why wouldn't they?
Not a reverse clean finish for
No.
Rollins?
What logic do you think WWE run on?
Oh yeah, let's give a clean finish to Roman Reigns on an episode of Raw right before their actual match at the pay-per-view, but when we put Seth Rollins in there, we gotta make him cheat. I don't fucking understand that. I understand he's a heel, but when you have the guy lose cleanly right before that actual match, you need to actually make him look strong. And the only way to do that is to have it reverse and have him win clean. That's the only situation.
And can I make a move prediction at Night Champions?
What?
Seth Rollins hits the Pepsi plunge.
You just say a fucking
He went
move
for it.
prediction.
he was trying to go for it.
Yep, he row on top rope, and he goes for he underhooks both arms.
You want to continue with your story?
Yeah. And how
Yeah.
was it? Was it reversed, or did he
It was
connect it?
It was reversed. Jesus Christ.
Or did Kane's pyro from the ring post just explode up Seth Rollins' ass?
Whoa.
Getting a little
And then it
graphic.
came all over the ring.
He
So,
told him his mother was adopted.
so Wesley,
Well,
Seth
yeah.
Rollins, Roman Reigns prediction.
In matchup of Dark Hawkeye and Football Guy, I will pick Dark Hawkeye with shenanigans.
With shenanigans. Jonesy?
Yep. Kane shenanigans.
I'm gonna go with shenanigans as well and Seth Rollins.
Alright. Mike?
I'm gonna go with Cinder Block with the side of Seth Rollins.
Ooh. Bringing in the Cinderblock game, are we?
Yep.
Oh my
Uh,
god! It came out of nowhere. There.
What is this mysterious table sitting right next to me?
Magic cinder blocks. Sounds like
This bucket of rock wasn't there before the show started.
sounds like
I
a
never
fucking
noticed
Yu-Gi-Oh
them.
card. I want that to be a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Magic
Yeah.
Cinder blocks.
Unless they go
Instead of
the
magic cylinders, it's magical symbols.
Cinder block.
Cinder
Yeah.
blocks.
unless they go the route of Roman Reigns getting a DQ win. I don't see, after what they did on tonight's episode of Raw, of not having Seth Rollins win in some form of fashion. I would love for Seth Rollins to make Reigns tap out, because after losing to Reigns, after less than a week before their actual match on a pay-per-view, Rollins needs to come out of this match looking strong, because they already fucking screwed that up. I don't know how they did it. I don't know whose decision it was to put that match on the Raw, but they should be fucking fired.
That's why Vince got it.
No, it probably wasn't Vince.
I'm pretty sure Vince wrote the entire show.
Probably
No.
did.
I bet you someone. I bet you someone. They needed to fill a main event spot, and I bet you someone came in and was like, "How about we just do Rollins and Reigns?" And no one
It's
came
all
up.
Dean Malenko's fault.
No one came up with the shenanigans. I bet you Reigns
I
probably
did
supposed to
why.
lose via DQ, but they didn't say it. Anyways, Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, John.
I'm gonna go with Randy Orton with a side of
With a what?
with a side of Kane.
With a side of Kane. So you think Kane's gonna interfere twice?
WWE booking.
Alright. Wesley?
Let's see this one. This is the hard choice.
Don't make a lie out of me.
Remember,
Wesley.
let me throw this out. Let me throw this out to help you with your decision. This is Chris Jericho's last match before he goes on tour.
He never wins his last match.
This is the hard decision that I have to make between the pooper and the singer.
Pooper and the
I will
Singer.
go-
That's a movie I want to watch.
Sing the song.
I will go with
I'm
probably
singer.
the Viper, because he's gonna shit in his bag right before he leaves.
Oh.
It'll be a swell. It's gonna be a brown goodbye, baby.
Jonesy?
I'll go with the bag shitter.
The bag
Yeah.
shit. And Mike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Randy Orton.
Alright.
Doing
He
that
is
right
going to beat Jericho.
I am gonna
Yes.
go, the no contest route.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'll explain why.
cinder blocks.
They
Got it.
need to make Orton look strong. No, because that would be a DQ. They need to make Orton look strong.
Seth Rollins calls both of them for cinder block. Got it.
Let me explain why I chose no contest. They need to make Orton look strong after losing to Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. And this is Chris Jericho's Bond farewell before he goes on to tour with Fozzy. Now, he just lost a match against Bray Wyatt, and I have a feeling WWE doesn't want him to lose another match. So I think this is gonna go to a no contest. I don't know how it would go to a no contest. I bet you they'll find some fucking way. But I think they're gonna try to at least leave the show with both men looking somewhat strong, and
Cinder block.
they don't want to destroy either one, obviously. So we'll see. And when Jericho comes back, he'll have a big, big applaud, and good old Jericho comes back. Blah blah blah.
Usos. With a
Usos.
beard.
Usos versus Gold and Stardust for the WWE Tag Team Championships. John?
Go. Oh, this is a hard decision. I want to continue my run with shitty WWE booking, but then my shitty run of WWE booking to mean the Usos win again. Fuck it, the Usos win.
Alright.
Shitty WWE booking.
Yeah. Wesley.
If I were to have to pick between the two.
And you do.
And I have to. Thank you, John. I appreciate the assist.
No problem.
Yep. I would have to go with the
Seahawks, got it.
Yep, I'll have to go with Richard Sherman and Colin Kaepernick. I will go with the Cosmic Dust Brothers.
The Cosmic Dust Brothers, alright. You think they're gonna take the titles, or do you think they're gonna win but not take the titles?
They fucking better win.
Alright.
The titles.
Jonesy.
I will go with the Death Brothers.
Alright. Mike?
The Head Shrinkers.
The Head Shrink. Wait, which one? Oh, you mean the Usos?
Yeah.
For a second, I'm like, wait, which one is supposed to be the Head Shrinkers? Yeah, I guess the Usos are gonna win it. I don't know if they're gonna win it with some sort of shenanigan. If you guys, I guess we could talk about it now. The Ascension, they lost their tag team championships. Wesley is sighing of disapproval.
I disapprove of where this conversation's going.
Now,
Podcast.
Ascension is booked for the next couple weeks on NXT. I'm not going to spoil anything what they do. Yeah, for the next 4 weeks. I'm not going to spoil what happens at the end of the tapings, but it did kind of seem like maybe a farewell. Because they did get both taken out, and that's all I'm going to say.
No, dude, Greg, they can't leave. They haven't faced Cesaro yet.
Greg, if you want me to...
Oh, no, I'm sorry. My fault. I made a bullshit statement right there.
He made up. Oh, barrel.
I was going off my memory, and I completely didn't remember this ending. So, Ascension... Okay.
That's my flop for the night.
Yeah, Greg is completely not understanding what happened on NXT tapings. I have a feeling that the Ascension are going to be booked for the next couple NXT tapings. I don't know how long. But, I think there's still some hope that they're going to be pushed up to the main roster soon. I kind of expect them to be up after Hell in a Cell. That means that they could do that. There is another taping set for September 25th for NXT. So if they want to write them off, that is probably the best time to do it. Is at that set of tapings next week. So it's next week, right? Yeah, it's next week. So we'll see what happens with the Ascension. If that means what I think it means, then that I could see the Usos versus the Dust Bros happening a second time. But
Who do you predict?
I think the Dust Bros, but I don't think they're gonna walk off with the titles. I think it's gonna be another. I think it's gonna be another screw over. I think who's the one that's injured? Jimmy, or is it Jay? The one that has the bad leg or leg.
They look the same to me.
The one with the black hair.
The one who's injured. I think he's gonna cost the match again, but it's still gonna be the Usos walking out. Dust Bros get the heel chance again. They beat him up. Another match is set, and they're gonna have a one-off match on Raw right before
Hell
their.
of a Cell match.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We'll see.
Dude, we all know how they're gonna write off the ascension of NXT. They're gonna be laying in the ring, beaten and bloody. Giant crocodile god Sobek is gonna come up from the ring.
Who?
What?
Both of them.
What?
Sobek. Oh my god.
This is where Otto Steen comes out to
Oh,
start
dude.
building his dam of wrestlers.
No, because they have fucking the Eye of Osiris or Eye of Horus on their thing, so it's gonna be Sobek that eats them.
Oh,
He's the judge of the end.
oh.
Yep.
Also,
You're a shitty
this
person.
Buku Dao looks Filipino.
More like fucking.
That's still considered Asian, right?
Oh my god!
Anyways,
You can't see it right now, but I have a knife to my throat right now.
Mark Henry versus
They're
Rusev.
considered Caucasians, right?
Yeah, you know.
Idiot.
Anyways, Mark Henry versus Rusev. John, go.
Mark Henry wins.
Mark Henry wins. Wesley?
Yeah, fuck.
I'm not giving you the chance to give some bullshit. Anyways, Wesley.
Mark Henry beats Andy Kaufman.
Alright, oh my god. And, Jonesy.
What are we talking about again? I'm sorry.
Henry Rusev.
I'd like to say Henry, but I don't know at this point.
Okay.
I think Rusev's gonna win.
You think Rusev is gonna win? Okay. Mike?
Rusev with the power of Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago. Because I didn't watch Raw tonight. Who came off strong at the end of Raw?
Henry.
Henry?
The guy who won the 1992 Olympic Games.
The guy who banged Mae Young.
That one guy.
That Russian guy.
Oh, by the way, I checked it out. Both Mark Henry and Lana are liars. Mark Henry never completed the 1992 Olympics.
Did he fucking do it? Oh my god.
I thought you were about to say Mark Henry said Mark Henry wasn't black.
Are you gonna have a follow-up to that, John? Or are you just gonna call them liars?
I'm gonna call him. Never
Where's
mind.
your fucking name, bro?
They're liars, and he never competed in '92. That's it. He never competed in the Olympics at all. WWE's just lying. Henry's lying. Henry's been lying his entire life.
Mark Henry
What?
should have been the thin white guy all this time.
He's
No.
the Mark,
Whoa.
He's the Mark McGuire of the wrestling world.
Whoa.
Liar.
That's Barry Bonds, bro.
Yeah, I'll say Rusev. They gotta keep Rusev strong. He's the one guy that I think they just need to continue making him look like a monster because they don't have a lot of. Once Henry and Big Show are done, I'm not saying they're gonna be done soon. I think they still have another 3-4 years left in them. I know Big Show contract has a lot of time left on it, but once they're gone, they need monsters. Now they have a couple guys in NXT right now. They got Braun Strowman, which is a pretty big fellow. They have Baron Corbin, who's pretty tall for a pretty tall fellow. I wouldn't say he's a monster, and
What's a fellow?
like a fellow,
Dude,
a nice,
fellow?
a nice fellow.
Is it like a pillow?
They got Bull Dempsey, but I don't believe that he can.
Oh God.
Nah, dude, he's gonna be the Shockmaster.
Oh!
Rusev right now is like
Oh.
Rusev right now is a mastodon they need to make look legitimate, and they just need him to go over Henry right now because it's the perfect time, and they need to continue making Rusev look strong, at least up to the Royal Rumble. I would love for Rusev and Roman Reigns, if they're gonna have Roman Reigns go to Mania, be the last two people in the Rumble, and have Roman Reigns toss Rusev over the top rope. I would
you really
love
folks.
for that to happen because I think it would help both guys out in the long run.
I want Rusev to come out wearing a giant kitten onesie and drink milk from a bowl.
You know who?
Rusev, cute.
And we got the Divas Triple Threat match: Paige versus AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella. They did not put Brie in this match. I was expecting them to make this a Fatal 4-Way, but apparently it's not going to happen. So, John, starting with you,
God damn it.
Triple Threat match.
My heart says Paige wins. My brain on this shitty WWE booking spree going on says that the Bellas need the title. So Nikki
Alright.
wins.
Wesley?
Here we go. You ready for this?
No.
Yep, that's right, because you can't handle this. So we've got the pale British chick
Fuck
versus Punk's spunk receptacle. And, and we've got Tig Old Biddies. I think it's going to be... Well, you know what? I think it's going to be Paige that wins. And I think Brie's going to come out and cost Nikki the match. That's my prediction.
Alright. Jonesy?
I'm thinking via shenanigans, Nikki's gonna win,
Alright. Mike?
and then AJ and Paige will team up and go against the Authority.
Alright. Mike?
I'm thinking TNA's gonna send Havoc over so she can destroy Nikki Bella, and then just have Paige and AJ wrestle, which Paige will win. And then Karma comes out and impales Nikki Bella through the ring post. It'd be great.
And then Havoc and Karma have sex in the middle of the ring?
That's your that's your fantasy.
Did you know she lost weight?
10 out of 10. I think Paige is gonna win this. It's too early for them to take the Paige off of Paige.
The Paige off
Wow.
She's not going to have a name anymore. Introducing Blank.
You have to name the show that.
No, I gotta call it the
Greg
prediction
is trying
show.
as much as Raw tried.
Yeah. I'm coming off of training, I'm exhausted. I think they're gonna keep the title on Paige. I think it's going to lead to AJ facing Stephanie?
You make me wanna vomit.
No,
'Cause it's horrible.
I would like to see that. I'm interested in watching that. Just because I think with AJ just kind of sitting on the sidelines, I know both Nikki and Brie have stated. I know Brie said it. I don't know if Nikki said it, but I know Brie or Nikki. I can't fucking tell them apart. One of them said that they would like to face Paige, and I think they also said Charlotte as well. So.
But Greg, AJ's pregnant.
Spunk.
So I think that they both show interest. They both showed interest in wrestling Paige. I know that both the Bellas don't really like AJ because of the shoot promo that AJ shoot on them last year. Was it last year or like 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago.
Last year.
No, it was on the first season of Total Divas.
Yeah, it was last year.
Wasn't last year. Last year was the second season of Total Divas.
Total Divas had been on the air for like a year and a half.
Oh, that's right.
It was last year.
So it was last year. God, fuck you,
Jesus
WWE.
Christ.
Smoking your mind of mush, even though you've been
2
sober.
years ago, fucking Kelly was Divas champion or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Has it been 2 years?
Is she dead now?
Hang on, let me check
I-
who's
I-
champion.
She looks like
Yeah.
she
I
honestly
I don't want to think of her.
Kelly Kelly looks like she got blood. She looks like she got butt implants. I've seen a
Sorry,
recent
2 years?
picture of her.
2 years ago, the champion was Layla.
Layla.
It was?
Yeah.
I don't remember Layla holding the
Shows how much-
Divas title.
Shows how much we care about it.
On
Exactly.
April 29th, 2012, Layla at Extreme Rules beat Brie Bella.
Something girlfriend
wait.
boyfriend theme song something.
Who beat Layla then?
Eve Torres.
Yeah.
Oh, Layla's reign didn't last long though, did it?
140 days.
I wonder why. Casual racism.
That's because she's black.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
So yeah, I'm
Oh,
sticking
my
with
God.
Paige at this point. Oh, God. Okay, we got 3 matches left. Let's get through these. Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Ziggler has just introduced a new T-shirt. It looks pretty cool. I'm thinking of buying it.
It means he's winning.
John,
Good talk.
Miz
The,
Dow wins.
the Miz that wins.
You
think the
Miz Dow
You think
wins.
you think the referee's gonna mistake Damien
Yes.
Sandow?
They're
gonna try to-
that happening.
They're gonna try to do twin magic.
Yes, and it'll work for something.
I swear to God, if that works, I'm going to write them an angry letter.
You're gonna write them an angry letter. You're not gonna
But we
just.
You could.
But
I'm
if
gonna send it in the mail, damn it, I'm that mad.
But if
No,
Ziggler can't,
what's more? Is
if Ziggler can't have it, let's give it to Sandow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damien Mizdow pins R. Ziggler.
Oh,
No, that's not gonna happen,
Oh,
John.
Greg, you don't know. You don't know.
You're trying to say R. Ziggler is Dolph Ziggler's stunt double.
It looked exactly the same, Mike. I don't see what the issue is.
Shut up.
It's uncanny how close they look.
Also,
It's
why did
quite
Jerry
weird.
Lawler turn heel midway during the match on Raw?
Somebody probably put real Mountain Dew in his Diet Mountain Dew bottle.
Because he kept shitting on Ziggler.
He's an asshole.
Must have had a stroke mid-match.
Oh, Cole shit was shitting on the Miz. I was really confused.
Because he hates the Miz. Been hating the Miz.
Yeah, he went from hating the Miz to sucking him off, now back to hating him.
Absolutely.
All right,
It's like a scorned lover.
Wesley.
Dolph Ziggy Stardust Ziggler wins.
That's my favourite David Bowie album.
He's Stardust.
That's your fifth favorite?
Favourite.
Oh, okay. I was the same. Like you like other David Bowie albums?
How can you not like other David Bowie albums, Greg? I don't see
There's
the
like
issue.
there's like two other good
Why are-
ones,
Also,
All of these are good.
but they're not as
Oh.
good as what, Mike?
Diamond Dogs, fuck's sake, Greg.
Diamond Dogs is really good. Diamond Dogs is
You
really
can't
good,
change this, I'm gonna fucking punch you.
but it's not as good as Ziggy Stardust.
Okay, there we go.
So Jonesy,
Yes.
Thank you,
you,
tweeting.
you got a prediction for
Yeah.
Ziggler and Miz?
I did. Oh, motherfucker. Why did I look at TV? Oh, I lost my train of thought. I'm going with Ziggler.
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 All right. Mike,
So much soul.
did you get the salt out of your ass and you could tell us your prediction?
Yep, Twitter. Time to go back to it.
Nope.
The Salt
Mike.
Master's talking to the Salt Apprentice.
I'm not even on Twitter.
Mike is pro. Oh,
Fuck off.
Mike, are you gonna give your fucking prediction so we could get the show over with?
Nope, I'm protesting.
All right, Mike's protesting. So we're moving on.
Shut your mouth. I predict the white guy's gonna win.
Okay. Sweet.
So, R-Truth. Alright, we got this.
Our truth's gonna win.
Sheamus versus Cesaro.
Hashtag Ziggler.
United States Championship is on the line. Sheamus, Cesaro. John, go.
Sheamus wins.
Okay. Wesley,
Fucking potato famine guy wins.
Jonesy,
Cesaro wins.
Wait, what? What match?
Sheamus versus Cesaro.
Why is that happening? Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
The main event night.
Hey, Jonesy has the attention span of a box of rocks.
I love how people are listening to
I
this.
like rocks.
I love how people are listening to this for Wrestling Insider opinions,
Bullshit.
and we are giving him the worst kind of opinions we could possibly give them.
Guys,
You
guys,
never
Well,
guys.
sorry. After tonight's Raw, I've kind of lost my attention span. So, excuse me.
You can't lose what wasn't there.
Who are you?
Hashtag shots fired.
Prediction, Jonesy.
Oh, yeah,
Prediction, please. Don't let Mike Salt get up your ass as well.
Cesaro. Shut up.
Mike, go.
Cesaro.
And I'm picking Cesaro to win this as well. I think it's time to take the belt off of Sheamus because he has done jack shit
You're
with it.
racist.
You hate Irish people.
Fuck the Irish.
And the championship match, Brock Lesnar, John Cena. Guys, what are we getting out of this? John, starting with you first.
Can I go with my joke one?
Sure.
Alright, the match is about to start. Out comes Triple H and he's like, no, wait, Cena, there needs to be a third man in this match. Triple H removes his blazer, removes his shirt. Triple H then goes on to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And what is your real prediction? Because I want blue.
Lesnar wins via
Alright.
shenanigans.
Hold on. I have one question for John.
Yes.
What color is the blazer?
The blazer is navy blue.
Nice.
I know.
Not salmon pink.
No, fuck that. That's only for
That's
turning
stupid.
heel.
He's not Dolph Ziggler. Come on, man.
No, that's Mark Henry, you fucking dickhead.
Rob-
That's
Oh,
also
yeah.
that's also Vince McMahon. Remember in
Oh,
his,
fire.
remember in
It
that
could be worse. It could be John Laurinaitis' bright red Kool-Aid suit.
Dude,
Rainbow power.
dude, I can't wait to play as John Laurinaitis in WWE 2K15.
Anyways, who's up? Leslie?
It's me.
It's me, Austin! It's me all along!
That's my favorite episode of Twin Peaks. Oh boy. What match? Oh yeah, Brock Lesnar versus John.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
I almost said his name wrong. Hold on. Sorry, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena.
Cena.
Appledome.
Well, see, there's only one answer here.
I'm gonna pick Brock Lesnar.
Sable?
He's the man.
Alright,
He's
Jonesy.
literally gonna piss all over John Cena after he beats him to death.
Gonna piss right on his body.
Absolutely.
There's only one answer.
Well, I'm gonna hopefully go with Lesnar. I'm praying to God Lesnar somehow beats him.
And Mike.
Only one
Uh,
answer.
I have a joke and a real one.
Dude,
Which one?
steal my gimmick.
The joke one is all of NXT comes out and attacks Cena,
Yes.
forming Nexus 4.1. Formed by the CIA. Hashtag ISIS.
Hashtag.
And my
Hashtag
real one.
ISIS.
And my real one, Lesnar via 47 belly to back suplexes.
Isis Ishtar or
Not Germans, belly to back. And then
Alright.
belly comes out for a hug.
I think it's gonna be a pretty nice back and forth match. I think this is actually gonna be a pretty good match.
20-minute headlock incoming.
yeah.
Yeah, let's hope Cena doesn't fuck it over. I think it's gonna come close. I think they're really gonna tease Cena winning, and the internet's gonna go fucking apeshit. But I think Lesnar's gonna come up on top. I don't think they've gone too tired of Lesnar holding the belt just yet to have him drop it. Anyways, that's our Night of Champions prediction show. We do have a couple news topics to talk about that I'd like to get to before we go to our pop-up and botches and end the show on that. First news comes from a little bit of teasing. Excited, I just saw this. Candice LeRae, she tweets, "Big trial move in the near future. Where oh where am I going?" So I don't know what she's teasing there. I wasn't sure.
She going to Playboy?
She's going to New Japan.
Don't
She's
tease
going
me,
hostile.
Mike. You know, there's some guesses that it could be a New Japan run. I don't think that would happen unless they're actually gonna have her go against, you know, the guys. Maybe it could be something to do with Ring of Honor. I would have expected them to hear something about her at the tryout camp at the beginning of September. If they were gonna hire her, this wouldn't be a trial unless they invited her to do a couple weeks down there and see how it goes. But if it is for WWE, I am going to flip the fuck out.
And before it's TNA.
Yeah.
No. She already wrestled in TNA, and that didn't last long.
That doesn't matter. She can go back.
No.
Yeah.
For what, a
Don't
month?
stop Yeah.
A month until Bound for Glory?
Yeah.
I am...
They're taping after Bound for Glory.
If this... A big trial move, I don't know what that means. That's very vague. Does she mean move as in move somewhere? Like Florida? And if that does, is she moving specifically around the Orlando area? Or
She's moving it. She's going to join Evolve. She's going to Disney World.
I am
Moving into Disney World.
bloody excited that I'm seeing this. She is 28 years old. I'm afraid if she got any older, WWE probably wouldn't grab her. She's at the peak of her career. They could grab her, have her wrestle in NXT for a little bit, and they could fucking make her a star instantly. I don't think there would be any slowdown to her not becoming a star because she's just that too fucking talented.
She's going to ZCW to win the world title from Death Music.
You guys don't seem that excited as I am right now. I read that and my blood started pumping like crazy because that could fucking... this is the one thing I've been asking for years now. What?
Imagine I'm putting my arm around you right now. I'm going to show you the future. It's going to be Raw. It's going to be Raw. And it's going to be half an hour in. Eve Marie beats Candice LeRae by roll-up in 2 minutes.
Nah. No, let me paint a picture for you. Let me paint a picture for you.
Paint the picture of what's already going to happen.
Number one
Calm down,
contenders
Ross.
match. Number one contenders match. Divas Championship is on the line. Becky Lynch, Candice LeRae. Number one contenders match, and the winner goes on to face the Divas Champion, who is still AJ. So that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Let me paint you a picture, Greg.
If you say AJ pregnant, I'm gonna fucking tell John to hang up on you right now.
No, but you're close.
She's half
Winner gets AJ's baby.
Oh, hold on.
Winner gets AJ's baby.
Candice LeRae has become a big star in New Japan. For one reason and one reason only. She is a groupie to NATO.
Fuck you.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Wesley. Thank you, Based Wesley.
Star Ray? No, that won't work. Anyways, other news that we're gonna talk about is I don't have the news page up. Here we go. As I mentioned earlier, there's a tryout camp. There's gonna be more people being hired in the coming this coming week. So be on the lookout for that. Again, I'll repeat it. There will be hired the Sitsu Asian Buku Dao. He is the first person, I believe, from that training camp who's gone hired. Hopefully, Candice LeRae was a part of that camp, and we just didn't hear about it. Let's hope that Rich Swann gets hired from that camp as well. And there's also Jeff Cobb, I believe his name is. He's a Guam Olympian wrestler who's also an independent wrestler in Northern California. He also had a tryout. His age was at question. He's in his early 30s, 31, 32, and they weren't too sure if they were going to hire someone who's that old because they are looking for younger people. Ric Flair is hospitalized. He missed his appearance with Kenta, who is now named Hideo Itami. And apparently he had a successful surgery, something about his stomach or something. But he is going to miss SmackDown's scheduled guest referee appearance. So that is on the plate. Bully Ray.
He swallowed all his millions of dollars to keep him from his ex-wives.
Yep.
Woo!
Bully Ray is reportedly close to signing a 2-date deal with TNA. The extension would allow him to finish the TNA Tag Team Series with the Wolves and the Hardys at this week's tapings in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Bethlehem.
Bully's second and final date with the company would come October 12th in Japan, when he and Devon will be inducted into TNA Hall of Fame during Bound for Glory. Devon's last date with TNA would also be October 12th. Other news. Where the fuck? I just saw it.
Greg, if you want me to, I can do some news while you look for your news.
Alright, yeah, you do that.
This is being reported out of NBC 10 out of Philadelphia. Apparently fans have been using social media to show support for Ophidian the Cobra's stolen wrestling gear. He had one of his duffel bags filled with his gear stolen from his house, and apparently the internet being as awesome as it is sometimes, came together and they have raised $1,100 since Sunday to try to help him
Get some
get
new
back
gear.
whenever he's. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
I imagine that gear can be a little bit expensive, right?
Oh, absolutely. Especially how fucking detailed his masks are.
Now, last week we reported on the Rap.com's report that WWE is looking to sell their entire library to Warner Brothers. Now, I'm going to follow up on that. You guys probably heard it across a couple other podcasts, but I just want to talk about it really quickly to state that WWE, apparently the person who wrote the article doesn't know a bloody hell anything what to do with wrestling because
Bloody
hell.
but originally what this meant was that WWE was in talks with Warner Brothers about a distribution deal. Originally, Warner Brothers was working with on WWE with the Scooby-Doo movie. They helped them distribute that, I do believe. So there could be talks that because they're Syndigram, whatever the fucking their current distributor. Who currently holds
Oshkosh Bagosh.
all the hours that WWE has.
Even Oshkosh Bagosh?
Their contract is coming up, and they've reported in the past that their relationship with WWE is kind of winding down. So they're looking for a new distributor, and Warner Bros. Would be a big name to help them distribute their content. That means like DVDs and all that.
I can't wait for Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck to team up against Porky Pig and Elmer Fudd at WrestleMania.
Oh my god, Mike, don't tease me. Don't tease me.
It's a tag title.
What else?
Dude, I can't wait until Solomon Crow plays Solomon Grundy in the next.
Why didn't you follow that up with the report? The report that immediately came out after that of...
Get help.
What do you say, John?
Why didn't you follow that up with the report that was horseshit?
Oh, was it horseshit? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The report came out that it was absolute horseshit.
Well, no. What was it horseshit on the fact that the report stated that that they were going to sell the entire library because they're...
It was horseshit, the fact they were going to sell anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because they're well, I'm guessing they're in talks. I wouldn't say that they're looking to drop it, but I do know that their contract with Sign Grim, I'm not even gonna fucking give a shit to pronounce it correctly, is coming to an end. I don't know when it's coming to an end. It sounds like it should be coming at least within a year. So I wouldn't be surprised if WWE is looking for a new distributor for their DVDs and stuff like that. They're just in talks. Again, selling doesn't necessarily mean what you think it is. That means people are thinking that WWE was just going to hand them over all their library and all the hours that they currently have, because why the fuck would WWE do that? They had the network to do that. It's the distribution. It's when WWE makes a DVD, who is going to help them distribute that DVD to the masses? And originally it was this company, but apparently their talks... apparently their contract is coming to an end, and their relationship right now isn't too healthy. So it just all depends. Yeah, Mike, they're on fucking light support.
Do they need meds?
Do they need meds?
Did they need Jerry Springer to help?
I'm trying to find this fucking CM Punk article.
CM Punk. CM
Punk and AJ Lee pregnant. There you go.
WWE did finally...
Joey Ryan's got cancer right pregnant.
Stop wrestling.
WWE acknowledged CM Punk's departure on their website, and they called it, they didn't say anything about it. It's perhaps the greatest disappointment in Punk's ultimately untimely departure is knowing that they, which is him and John Cena, definitely had a few more matches in them. This was in relation to talking about Cena's 10 biggest rivals. I'll read that off right now. Number 10, Kurt Angle. 9, Triple H. 8, JBL. 7, the WWE Universe. 6, CM Punk. 5, The Rock. 4, Batista. 3, Brock Lesnar. 2, Edge. And number 1, Randy Orton. While I would put Edge over Randy... Actually, I would make this list up a little bit differently. I would put Edge definitely over Orton because while Cena and Orton definitely had a long history with each other. Their feuds didn't really define what they turned into. I would say that Orton's best feud that helped him turn into what he is, it was Triple H, while Cena was definitely Edge. I don't think, while Orton and Cena probably had some good matches in the past and had a couple good feuds, Edge's feud was a lot more important than Cena than I would say against Orton. That's just my opinion, though. On that note, I think we've, there's TNA looking to, there's no plans on what's going to happen after Bound for Glory at this moment. I think they're still trying to get some arena dates down.
TNA have some taping set up in January.
I can't wait for TNA to get a WG in America.
But they don't.
Yeah.
But they don't have any TV deal, except for in South Africa, right?
Yeah.
They have some
England.
in England. So they have some. They do have some TV tapings out of the state, but when it comes to actually showing it here, there's nothing. At least
That
right
means we
now.
get to. That means we get to watch Impact on the internet.
At least
Yay.
until the end of the year, because that's when Spike's contract expires.
Dude, I can't wait for TNA Ebola Mania.
Ebola Mania.
Can't wait for TNA on Netflix.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Can Spike cancel Bellator at Wild Already? Because Bellator's garbage.
No, they need to give something from Bellator.
And on that note, I think we're done with news for right now. I should have gathered up some news before this, but I didn't have time to. So we'll move on to Pop on the Botch, and I'll do my salty fuck you of the week.
Oh my god.
And we'll end the show on that. So John, starting with you, Pop, Flop, and Botch. The rest of you better think about your Pop, Flop, and Botches.
Shut your mouth.
Shut the fuck
What are we talking about?
Don't tell me what to do, Greg.
You heard me, Jonesy. You fucking take
Don't tell
forever
me-
with your
don't-
Pop, Flop, and Botches.
Don't tell me how to run my life.
I'll go as slow as I want.
What are you gonna do, Greg? Beat me with a switch?
Calm down, Peterson.
I'll beat you with the switch. I will beat you with my dick. I will beat you with
Or
the
you-
cock. I will beat you with my dog.
Or are you
Whoa.
gonna beat me in an elevator
What,
with my head
You own a boat dock?
handlebar?
Yes, I do. And I'm gonna
Okay.
fucking pull it out from wherever it is. I'm gonna beat him with the side of the head with it.
So, my pop goes to Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
My flop goes to Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh my god.
And my botch goes to Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking so stressful watching a Tottenham Hotspur game.
Is that it? Wesley.
Yeah, that's it.
Even the crickets are like, yep.
Even the crickets are just like, come on, man. Fucking, we're sitting here, we're listening to this shit.
Well, if the crickets want to start a fight, you know where I live.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
you live in that place where you guys have a queen and they all have hemophilia. It's true! No, don't go.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Wesley.
That's true fact.
Whoa.
It is. It's true.
Whoa.
You know why they all have it? Because they're fucking werewolves. Shout out to Dr. Phil.
Well, if the FBI storms and breaks down John's door for that death threat, we know why.
It's not a death threat.
He says he's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, John.
I'm also gonna kill the FBI.
Come at me, bro. It's
Well,
gonna take 6 years to get here, but
Come on me, bro.
my popsicle goes a dude. Apparently, the Punisher was in Captain America: The Winter Soldier,
Was he now?
and I did not know that.
Wow, Wesley, the biggest mark about superhero movies didn't see something
It's
in a
'cause it's the
superhero
fucking
movie.
Punisher, Greg. This means that they're gonna be able to do a violent movie where there's blood and bullets. And
It's a
gore.
Disney
That was
movie.
cool.
When is it ever?
There was blood and gore in the last Punisher movie.
Exactly,
It sucked.
but it's
Okay.
have a better script this time.
Punisher Warzone was 10 out of 10. You shut your mouth
It
and
was
kick
a
that
good
back.
movie. It was a good movie.
It was awful. What is everyone
uh,
talking about?
Kick him in the call.
I'm hosting the call.
Well, that's
my
really...
second
Kill the call.
pop goes to Rex Ryan's Sinister Six because I won my fantasy matchup this week. Oh yeah. Okay. On my flop goes to AJ Lee for getting pregnant. I'm so sorry. I'm so
What's
sorry.
wrong with her?
Just remember, don't be a fool. Wrap that tool. Oh
my god.
My botch this week. Well, one of two botches. Numero botch uno goes to Mike in your shitty fantasy football team.
Get shit on, Mike.
I'm flipping you off right now, but you just can't
I
see
can
it.
feel it.
I can
Anger
feel
is
it in
seething.
my body.
Absolutely. My tum-tum is all aflutter right now because I feel the anger. My second botch. Botch. Yeah, we're good. My second botch.
Can't believe you have to keep
goes
track of it.
to- I got to. I got the short memory. What year is this?
It's 1993.
All right, cool. I'm 2.
Try.
My last botch goes to the fucking Indianapolis Colts. Thanks for being shitty. I'm done.
Alright, Jonesy?
Pop goes to actually winning my fantasy football match this week.
Hey.
Flop goes to this horrible Raw that almost put me to sleep. And my botch goes to Cameron for the fact that she doesn't understand how a pin works.
What, okay, was it like... Did she actually look like she didn't know what she was doing?
She shouted to the ref, count it.
Maybe.
She was on her stomach, and she did this like split over her back and said, "Count it."
Well, maybe it was a called spot. Maybe they wanted her to do it because she's an actual idiot in the real. I don't know. I'm trying to find some fault. I'm trying to, not put the blame on her. I don't know why I'm doing
Just
that.
stop it, Greg. Just stop it.
Okay.
Stop the bullying. Stop the bullying.
Mike.
All right.
I have 2 pops this week. My first pop goes to the Baltimore Orioles for being 1 game away from clinching the AL Eastern Division this year.
Fucking up.
No, they're not. They're only 1 game.
I can't wait for them to play the Kent Spitfires.
Shut the fuck up.
Can't wait until they play Arsenal.
My second pop goes to the Baltimore Ravens being the only team worth mentioning in this group that won their game this past week.
They played the fucking Steelers. That's like playing the fucking special ed team in football.
The Jets suck. The Raiders suck. The Chiefs suck.
Go Bears!
We lost due to bullshit, thank you.
You lost because you suck.
We
No,
lost
we lost
because we suck.
Yeah, even your head coach said it.
We drew because we had bad defending problems.
John, shut up.
Jonesy's team won. Isn't that right, Jonesy? Alright.
Mike, are you going to continue?
My
Thanks for backing me up.
My flop goes to the morons in this chat
Woo!
for thinking Adrian Peterson is not a child abuser,
You mean
even though he clearly is.
He's not guilty
you
yet.
mean your flop is the hunter?
You only become a
No,
child
no, to
abuser.
the rest of them.
You only become a child abuser until there's marks. Remember that.
Well, apparently there's a second kid who got abused who had marks on his head. He had a bandage wrapped on his head.
That's fine. He probably just fell down.
Was it his own son?
Yeah.
No, the second kid, this kid that's come out, was that his own son or was that someone else?
He has multiple children by different mothers.
Wow, what a black person.
He's one of those weirdly racist, Greg.
There are white people that do that too. His name is Rick
A
Flag.
wrestling podcast after that.
And my botch goes to Antonio Gates and Justin Tucker for deciding to have breakout games this week after I benched them for poor play last week.
And he did it against the Seahawks.
No one was going.
Nuts.
No one was going to fucking think that the Chargers were gonna beat the Seahawks in that fashion.
I did. That's why I kept Keenan Allen in.
What it you did?
Slight shout out to Justin Tucker for winning my fantasy league for me in my other fantasy league.
Shout
Okay.
out to
My turn.
Doc being a cunt.
Shut up, bitches.
Duck being a cunt.
I got a couple pops and a couple flops and a botch and my salty fuck you of the week. So we'll get started. First pop goes to Candice LeRae possibly being in the WWE. Let's hope that this trial move is a trial move to Orlando, Florida, where she's going to have a trial in NXT.
I'm sorry, it's a trial move, my bad.
My other pop goes to I start work at the Honda Center. This is gonna be a long time that I'm working at a brand new place because I worked in that game store for way too fucking long. Katy Perry is playing tomorrow, so that's what I'm gonna be working during.
Dude, I hear Katy Perry kills a Mexican.
Are we done yet?
Couple flops.
You got somewhere to be, Jonesy?
You could leave if you
I was
need
curious
to.
because I just got back. I was doing something. Sorry.
Oh.
Got a couple flops.
Fucking piece of shit. God.
I
hate my phone. I hate my.
Put it
my
on
phone.
silent, you little
There.
niglet.
No, I'm trying to. No, I'm trying to charge it, and you have to like fiddle with it until it actually recognizes a thing, so it'll charge.
No. One of my flops goes to the 100-degree weather. I think we got 2 more days where it's gonna be over 100. And there is a fucking hurricane down in Mexico, and it's not gonna be anywhere near us. We got like 10% chance worth of rain in like Thursday, so fuck you, Mexico. I guess maybe it's a good idea that we don't get a hurricane because there'll be so much fucking destruction and shit like that.
Here I am.
Rock you like a hurricane.
Except in California.
Another flop goes to fantasy football and football in general. Ryan Matthews got injured. Moreno got injured. Now I gotta fucking get 2 running backs on the free agent spot because no one is nice enough to give me a good running back to replace my shitty ones.
Oh, here we go.
Find your own.
Fucking.
Don't worry. I think I got some good replacements. Guys who currently have some.
I know who it is too.
Who is it? Come on, say it.
It's not hard to guess.
Okay, who is it?
Miles Davis.
No.
Miles Davis.
No.
That's surprising. That would be a good one.
I'm not
That's a
picking up
freebie.
Miles. Not picking up Miles Davis.
Great.
Oh wait.
Miles
Oh,
Davis,
yeah, I am picking up Miles Davis.
See, I fucking called it.
Yeah, I'm picking up. Can you call the other one?
Probably some other fucking guy.
Exactly.
That sums it up.
Exactly, it does.
Yeah, I'm picking up Niall Davis because Jamal Charles got injured, and now Davis is going to be the one doing the carries for Kansas City. So.
Still, he gets
Wait
hurt.
for the Kansas City to lose. It'd be so great to see Doug cry.
Anyways, so yeah, fuck fantasy football this week. Hunter shoved the dildo up my ass during this.
So salty.
Who?
Oh, okay.
I thought he played Sproles. Yeah, Sproles played a fucking game of his life as well. If he didn't play that good, I think I probably would have won. No, I wouldn't. Anyways, that's it. My botch. I didn't watch Raw, so I don't.
I didn't watch. I didn't
Wow.
watch
I did not watch.
Not watch
So I don't
Raw,
have
did
much of a
not.
botch, but I will give you my salty fuck you of the week and my salty fuck. And just to explain, I've been very salty recently, and the week I am not salty.
Greg is salty.
The week I am not salty is the week that I end this segment. So I am waiting for the week that I am not that this company or this industry does not piss me off to utter end. I did do a freebie. I was gonna give a salty fuck you to someone in the industry, the wrestling industry, but I ended up giving to Wesley because he fucked me over too badly in fantasy football. So that was a freebie.
Bullshit.
I think last week I was gonna give it to fuck, who was I gonna give it to?
You said you couldn't remember. So it's like, fuck it, I'll give it to Wesley.
Yeah.
Yep,
I couldn't remember who. I had such a good one too, and I can't even remember it now. I'm figuring it out. I gave it to JR before. I gave it to Punk and Cena and bunch of other people. This week I am giving it to the person who decided that it was a good idea to book Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins on tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. Whoever that fucking person who came up with that fucking idea, it could have been Vince, could have been Dunn, could have been some fucking WWE writer, and I have no idea who their fucking name is. Could be anybody. Could be anybody in that little inner circle. Whoever fucking did it, you have my salty fuck you of the week, motherfucker. Fuck your shit. That's it for the show this week, everybody. Thank you for joining the Arc of Wrestling podcast.
The Arc of Wrestling podcast. I've been your host, John.
You know where to catch us, twitter.com/Arc of Wrestling. If you'd like to join the Arc of... Can I please? Every single time.
No, you can't.
If you'd like to join us...
Join us on the Arc of Wrestling podcast. You can go to our Twitter at www.twitter.com/Arc of Wrestling.
God damn it.
If you'd like to join us for a podcast... please go visit us at twitter.com/Arc of Wrestling. Also, go subscribe to our channel where you are listening to this right now, which is youtube.com/Arc of Wrestling. Go visit Senchudo.tv, the home of Arc of Wrestling, also the home of New Legacy. If you like both of those guys, please go check out Senchudo.tv. That is www.senshudo.tv. The link will be in the description below. Great group of guys. They have a lot of
Pornhub account.
Yep.
Sure. I think Jonesy has set that up now.
I'm in Lexi Bell.
Are we getting sponsored by porn?
And
We
we have something in the woodworks right now for our end of the year award show that you will be having. You will be getting some news in the coming months about that. Who will be joining us and what are our exact plans for that? Because that is coming up. We will announce.
Spoiler alert! It's not a spoiler.
We will announce our award lineup in November. Me and Mike are gonna come up with that. We're gonna at the beginning of November. We're gonna release that out. And on that note, also go visit John's Tumblr. Do you want to promote that, John?
Yeah, okay, I'll promote a Tumblr.
Thank you for joining us.
Make sure you visit at www.sonoftheelderones.tumblr.com.
Yeah! That's mine.
Sounds like
You guys can see all my video game reposts and my fucking GIF posts that John does and all that other shit. Also, if you can't somehow find our Twitter account, you can find about the 12 of us that are on this podcast and the total social. So,
anyways, thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining the Arc of Wrestling podcast. We will be back this Sunday. I don't know what my sketch.
Why are you talking like this?
Because
I might not be here potentially.
I potentially may be here because I'm not sure if the Honda Center is going to be.
Stop talking like that.
Why are you talking
Why
like this?
not?
I may
Thank you guys.
be on my way back from Cleveland.
We'll be recording a podcast. We will be recording a podcast.
I hear voices in my head.
Let me finish. We will be recording a podcast for Night of Champions, and after that, we won't be back until the 29th of September. So, thank you. Bye.